National Assembly, different names have come up, particularly for the position of President of the Senate. Ahead of the inauguration of the 10th National Assembly in June, the jostling and intrigues for principal offices in the upper chamber continues to gather steam as the lobbying intensifies. TVC News National Assembly correspondent Tijosu Adoye has details.
The race for the seat of the Senate President of the 10th National Assembly is getting hotter as various interest groups within the ruling All Progressives Congress are already positioning their favorites. So far, 7 political parties have won seats in the 10th Senate that will be inaugurated in June. Out of the 90 seats declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission, the ruling All Progressives Congress won 50, while the People's Democratic Party had 28. The party, with a simple majority, produces its presiding officers. As it stands, the APC is set to retain the seats of the Senate President and Deputy Senate President, which has now triggered another round of alignment of forces within the ruling party ahead of the inauguration of the Red Chamber. Interestingly, the choice of the next Senate President may largely depend on the zoning of the office by the leadership of the ruling All Progressives Congress. Although the national leadership of the APC has not made any pronouncement on which of the geopolitical zones will produce the next president of the Senate, the clamor and agitations by various interest groups for their most preferred choice is getting louder. At this press conference, this group believes it is the region with the highest percentage of votes contributed to the emergence of the president-elect, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, that should have the slot of the Senate President, and for them, Senator Abdulaziz Yari is most deserving.
In the race for the leadership of the 10th Senate, therefore, our group has identified one man with the requisite wherewithal, sine qua non, to harmonious relationship between the executive and the legislative arms of government. That man is no other but the senator-elect from the West Central District of the Northwestern State of Zamfara, Senator Dr. Abdulaziz Abubakar Yari, the Shatima Mafara.
However, this other group is calling on the ruling All Progressives Congress to allow the South-South region to produce the next Senate President, as this will be the first time since 1999 it will get such opportunity. And for them, Senator Godswill Akpabio is the right man for the job.
Akpabio has demonstrated eloquently his capacity as a transformational leader, both as a member of the executive arm of government and as a legislator. He enthroned uncommon infrastructural transformation of Akwa Ibom State as governor, and his developmental strides in Akwa Ibom State are unparalleled in the history of governance in this country.
He had not only all of the things I mentioned earlier, character, content, and all of that, he has also shown commitment to the party in terms of delivery, in terms of ensuring that the party wins election, which of course has translated into the votes we saw overwhelmingly for the first time in a state where he's from. APC, the presidential candidate, polled almost 30%. And for the first time, a senator is being elected from the opposition party.
There is another agitation and request that the position should be zoned to the southeast for equity and fairness.
Since then, Southeast has not produced any other top leadership under APC. Presently, there is need to dilute the Peter Obi phenomenon in the Southeast. The need to give Southeast a sense of belonging since 2015 till date under APC. Need to douse the EPOC, ESN, and general insecurity in the Southeast.
So far, Senator Urji Uzo Kalu, Senator Barau Jibrin, and many others have shown their interest in the highly coveted seat of Senate President. No doubt, the APC's distribution of leadership positions in the National Assembly since the inception of its administration in 2015 has not gone down well with the various groups in the party. Stakeholders have now advised the All Progressives Congress ahead of the inauguration of the 10th Senate to bring the various interest groups on the same page to avoid a reoccurrence of the scenario that played out in the 8th National Assembly, which many believe was responsible for the executive legislative that impeded the smooth running of the government. TVC News, Abuja.
Do you